Greetings, greetings, greetings. In case you haven't heard, I am your queen, love bug, numero uno, number one. And I just came to say I love you. With all that we got going on in the world right now, it's imperative that we know we're loved and cared about. I want to send a special shout out to all of you out there that support me each and every day. I don't want you to ever think it goes unnoticed because I appreciate you. I absolutely do. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. And no matter what you're going through, I want you to know that I love you. I love you and I love you. And I just came to say, I love you. I just called to say, I love you. I just called to say how much I care. I just called to say, I love you. And tell somebody you love them today. Don't you dare miss the opportunity. No one to lie. No harvest into life. One tender August night. No autumn breeze. No rolling leaves. Not even time. I love you, I love you, I love you. Tell someone you love them today. Oh, King, hello. Hello, and how are you? Did someone tell you they love you today? I love you, and I just want you to know that you're loved today. Thank you for coming in. Welcome to my village. Thank you. How are you doing? I just came to say I love you. I just came to say how much I care. I just called to say I love you. And I mean from the bottom of my heart. Oh, hello, Alan. Hello. Oh, okay, okay. You seem like a busy person, Alan. You're always working and cooking. I love you. And thank you for stopping by to share my love. Don't be tired. What time is it over there where you at? No New Year's Day. Shout out to Stevie Wonder. And there's no copyrights for this music. But hey, let's enjoy it anyway. No April rain, no flowers bloom, no wedding. Yes, I'm on here just having a good time all by myself. And guess what? It's all right. Because sometimes it's good to just enjoy yourself all by yourself. It's all right, everybody. It's all right. Get up and enjoy your life and live your best life. Live every day as if it's your last. Don't never wish you have done anything. I keep telling y'all that. Just come right on in, foul in, foul in. Tell somebody you love them today. Call somebody you haven't called in a long time and say, I just called to say, I love you. I love you, I love you, and I care. Thank you, everybody. Hey, Alan. Welcome, Alan. Welcome to the village. Yahoo Holes. And mean it from the bottom of your heart. Hello to my beautiful niece. I love you, Justina, and I'm glad you came in so I can let you know how much I care. I care, I care, and I care. I love you, everybody. Come on, let's spread the love around like jelly because it's so sweet. Do your little love shimmy. Wake up happy, and make sure your day is happy. Make sure your night is happy. And if you're not happy, you're in the wrong place today because this is the time for everybody to be happy. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the village. Come right on in, Fallon, Fallon. Surprise, surprise. I just came to say I love you just because I care. Hello, Queen of Six. Welcome, welcome, Queen of Six. And I'm glad you caught me. I'm just as ecstatic. And guess what, Queen of Six? I love you. I love you. I love you just because. I just came to say I love you. Yes, hello to my nephew Joshua. Hello, Auntie loves you, baby. Auntie loves you and Auntie cares. And to the other children in the house, Auntie cares. Auntie cares, Auntie cares. Shout out to Dwayne and shout out to my beautiful niece, my grandniece. Your Auntie love you. Mwah. And I mean it. I mean it. I mean it. I just love you. I just love you, everybody. And sometimes you need to hear it. We can always think it, but when you hear it, it's just so much sweeter. But when you got love in your heart, just let it out. Just let it out. Don't you dare be afraid to let it out. Because when you let that love come out of you, love will always come back to you. I promise you it will. Ah, tell me about it. No, I don't live alone. I don't live alone. But guess what? I'm a happy lady. Yes, everybody. Yes, everybody. Greetings. I am your queen, love bug numero uno. Yes, number one. Welcome, welcome to my village where everyone gets taken care of and no one gets left behind. And today is not my regular stream. But you know something, sometimes you have to be spontaneous and sometimes you have to jump off the ledge. And today is one of those days. Never be predictable. Never let people be able to figure you out. Confuse the enemy, take a different route. Touch somebody and say amen right now. I love you. Hello, JL Bless JT Game, and welcome to the village. K Money, my sweet friend. Welcome, welcome to the village. Hello, hello. I just say love you all in the building, host, the queen. Thank you, Alan. Thank you so much, Alan. My good friend, my good friend. It makes me feel good to see everybody just come foul on in, and say hello to each other. And this is a stream that is not really a topic. So if you see someone in here that's networking and you want to connect with them, hey, it ain't hurting me. Send them a message. Send them a message. Don't put any links in the chat, but I will give you permission to connect. If it's a will, it's a way. Always remember that. If there is a will, there is a way, everybody. And once you learn how to go around and up and down and in and out to get what you got to get, I promise you, you will never go without. And I know that's a word for somebody right now. I want to send a shout out to all those out there that's on the mend. May God give you total healing right now in the name of Jesus, from the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Amen, amen, and amen. And if you have been battling something and you're feeling discouraged, don't you give up. Stay in that vein, the blood of Jesus. Don't you dare feel discouraged. And to all of you that have went on to the heavens, rest in paradise. God bless you and may he cover you. Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing today? Come share my energy because I'm a ball of fire today and I'm on fire today. And I just love to share that type of energy with everybody. So if you're not feeling like you're a ball of fire, come right on in and let me put some fire up underneath your feet and get the love in your heart bubbling so that you can feel the joy that I'm feeling right now. Glory, hallelujah. Ah. Yes, yes, yes. You got to find a way to make the best of every single day. Every single day, people. Every single day. Even if you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, guess what? Get back in and get out on the other side. Make sure that you do what you have to do to get where you need to be. Hello, welcome to the village. And to all of you that's out there on the porch, I just want to say I love you and thank you for coming and joining. And thank you for supporting, even if you're on the porch. I love you right there on that porch. And if you don't feel comfortable enough to come in, that's okay too. Stay on out there on the porch. But guess what? I love you anywho. Hello, Adriana. Welcome to the village. Welcome, welcome. If y'all don't have Adriana, leave her a message. I do not put any links in my chat, but if you want to connect to someone in the chat, send them a message and they can take it from there. If there's a will, there's a way. Thank you for coming in, Adriana. I appreciate it. How you doing today? Thumbs up, thumbs up. That's right, Adriana. Thank you for your support, beautiful. And I want to send a shout out to my Philippines. My Philippine friends are so faithful and loyal. They always, always, always show me love. I got to get over to the Philippines one day and just give them all a hug because never in my dreams did I imagine to have so many awesome Philippine supporters and friends. They are just so real. And I don't know what it is about me, but every last one of them that I have met this far, they just welcomed me into their community with open arms. And thank y'all for the love. And I love you right back. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You've been nothing but good to me. Yes, yes. Nice positive encouragement, the Queen. Yes, yes. K Money, we have to stay positive right now. There's no room for negativity in our life. It really isn't. There's enough negativity going on. We must be positive. We must take care of one another. We must encourage one another. We must love on each other. We must hug each other. We must pull each other through. We must pray for one another. This is things we must do right now. This is the things that makes our day go forward. When you know someone care about you. Welcome to the village, James. I love you, James. Thank you for coming in. And if you don't have James, leave James a message and he'll get back to you. We do not put any links in the chat here, but you're welcome to talk to whoever you see in the room. Leave them a message and they will send you whatever you need to get. You know how to do what you have to do. You have to know how to go under that Underground Railroad and come back out in the north. Come on, Harriet taught Tubman taught us that, right? Use the tools that we already have because we have so many awesome tools. All we have to do is use them. If it's a will, it's a way. I keep telling y'all that. It's so, so refreshing. Amen. Share done your live stream, my dear host. Thank you, Adriana. Thank you. I love when y'all share me out because then your friends get to see me and they get to come bring me a hug and bring me some love and I get to give it right back because it's never one-sided. Anything you do, it had to go both ways. And when it go both ways, then there's an even balance. And that's what I like. I love balance because we have to be balanced in everything we do, right? Let's stay balanced. Let's stay balanced. Let's take care of one another. Let's remember each other. Let's remember that someday somebody else may need encouraging. And if you need encouraging today, the village is here to give you a hug. The village is here to give you some love because I know this is a trying time. And to all of you out there in the sounds of my voice that live alone, and you may not have someone that you can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, I'm feeling a little lonely today, or you don't have a church family, or you may not have any family that you can put your hands on right now. Guess what? Come on into the village. We will give you that hug. We will give you that love. We love you. And if no one has told you they love you in a month of Sundays, we love you. You are loved and cared about. You are a human being. You are worthy. Touch somebody and say amen right now. Here, only host. Stay tuned on with you. Okay, Alan. And if y'all don't have Alan, definitely check Alan out. Alan is so crazy cool. And Alan be cooking. And if you don't have Adriana, you definitely want to check her out. She has an awesome live stream. And she also have a grow channel, guys. Both of them do, actually. Alan and Adriana have grow channels. And if you're really trying to grow your channel, you definitely want to connect to them. They're international. And when you go into their streams, they're going to make sure you're taken care of. And all you got to do is say the Queen Raid, and I promise you're going to get nothing but love in their channels. From the first day I came in both channels, it's been nothing but love. And I don't come in there all the time, but sometimes I still stop by just to say hello because I never forget where I came from. That's something my parents taught me. When people help you along the way, always go back and let them know that you recognize what they did for you. And these are two more of the people that helped me get to my 1K in less than a month. So I promise you, everything I'm telling you right now, I'm a witness of. And I will never tell you to do something that I haven't already done. And you're so welcome. We have to give back, and we have to always remember all the people that helped me along the way. Marion Patty, she's another one. Check out her channel. She has helped me grow also. I got to 1K in less than a month because of all the awesome networking channels. Tiara Show, William Newell, AAP, the list goes on and on and on. Success Screens, Rejoice Screens. It was just, I mean, Success Austin, Rejoice Screens. It was just so many. Jen, Lauriciana. The list goes on and on and on. Rona Vlog. Oh, I can't stop naming them. It was so many. But when I hit 1K, I realized that I didn't hit 1K because I was somebody big and almighty. I hit 1K because so many people took me under their wing. And every time I would come into their channel, they would say, here come our queen. Everybody connect to the queen, love bug #1. And just like that, like magic, it would happen. I promise you it would. And if you're having trouble growing your channel, I'm going to give you some inside information right now. Change your name, change your profile pic, because those things are almighty when you're greeting and meeting people. And sometimes just changing your profile pic to something that makes you look catchy, changing your name to something that's catchy, that when you walk into another network, they don't forget you. No, they will not. And I promise you, when you see the Queen Love Bug #1, you don't forget it. And most of you, I don't forget. And as I kept going up the ladder, I didn't decide that, now I'm where I need to be. Forget all those that has helped me get there. I still come back to these channels sometimes, and I still go in and put them on my playlist. I still go in and press like. And sometimes I just press like, and I may not even come inside because I don't have time, but I press like, or after it comes back on the upload, I'll go and just say hello and press like, letting them know that I didn't forget you. Never forget those that pulled you over the rope, that pulled you over the hump. You're not that busy. You're not that big that you forget the ones that has helped you get to where you need to be. Never forget the ones that pulled you in. I promise you that. Hey, Rapper, what's good with you, baby? I love you, Rapper. Thank you for coming in. Hey, sister, hope you've been all is well. Yes, all is well. All is well. And if y'all don't have Rapper, feel free to send Rapper a message, and Rapper will get back with you. Thank you so much for coming. Also, my live streaming, dear host. You're welcome, Adriana. You've been a big help to me as well. I don't forget. You helped me so much when I came. I remember that. Dear host, I almost reached my, please help me. Okay, okay. I'm gonna come to your next live stream too, Adriana, and I'm gonna put you on my playlist so that you can play out, and we can keep going from there. I have no problem with being a blessing. I've been so blessed by so many people that I have no problem with being a blessing, especially to genuine people that has been a blessing to me. One hand wash the other, and both wash the face. And if you keep that in your mind, if somebody look out for you, don't forget to look out for them. Don't leave them. Don't leave them stranded when they had your back. Always remember those that have had your back. I come from Brooklyn, New York. I live in North Carolina. And the one thing that we did in Brooklyn, we looked out for each other. If we was in a community and we was cool with you wasn't gonna be left behind no kind of way. Family was family. It didn't have to be a blood relative. Hello, Candace. Welcome to the village. And if y'all don't have Candace, send Candace a message. And Candace, if you want to send someone a message, we don't put links and chats here. Feel free to connect. Just stop by before I go to the studio. Thank you, Rapper. And I see you in the studio making a shaking move. I'll definitely be coming through on your page and checking you out. Thank you so much, dear host. You're welcome. And you're going to get there. And if you don't have Adriana, make sure y'all pick Adriana up. And if any of y'all can play each other on your playlist and stuff, make it happen because that's how we get to where we need to be. Everybody trying to get somewhere somehow. Hello, everyone. God bless you all. Have a blessed day. Stay healthy, please. Thank you, Rapper. Thank you for coming in. Shout out to you, Rapper. And go to the studio and lay it down. And matter of fact, while you in there, spit some fire about the Queen Love Bug #1. Let me see you freestyle something for me. That's the kind of stuff I like to see. So, Rapper, I'm challenging you right now inside of the village to spit some fire about the Queen Love Bug #1, a freestyle track today at the studio. Let's see what you can do. Now, I'm calling you out, Rapper. Y'all know I like to have a good time. There's never a dull moment in this village. I know someone from New York. Oh, you do? Of course you do. No, I'm just playing. But yeah, people from New York, they got their ways. But if they for you, they for you. They will ride or die for you. If I'm for you, I'm for you. There's no in between. Hello at Candace. Hello at Rapper. That's right. Say hello to each other. When you come into this village, get to know the people you see coming through. Because I promise you, the people you see coming through are going to be people that ride for you. You're not going to see a lot of people come through here that don't ride for you. Because when I see you one-sided, I block you out. I'm not a clout chaser. You don't see me on here thirsty for friends because you know what? That's when you mess your whole situation up. When you start being thirsty and you just start trying to drag everybody to your channel. I'm slow paced and I take my time and I stick and move and I get to know people and feel them out and I hope they're doing the same thing with me. And if I see that they're not a good fit for this particular channel, I just block them because I'm not going to build a channel based on popularity, but you don't have no substance and you're not a good person. But because you'll come to my channel and press like and leave a comment, I'm going to still usher you in. I'm not thirsty for people like that. I would rather have 5 decent people that come in here and show genuine love than 5,000 downtrodders. So let's just keep this flow going the way it's going. I'm enjoying this channel. I got out the ones that was problems, always gossiping and in people's business, because that's not what I stand for. And I'm not better than nobody else, and nobody's better than me. But at the end of the day, I deal with people that I see is genuine. I don't have time for foolishness. I'll be 54 years old tomorrow. And I'll be doggone if I'm going to spend my life tagged and tripped up in a bunch of who said this about this one and who said that about that one. Because if they talk about all their other friends like a dog, trust they talking about you like a dog too. Trust. I promise you that. I like people with good energy. Gee. Hello, Frank. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, Frank. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the village, Frank. Good seeing you. If y'all don't have Frank, leave Frank a message. We do not put any links in the chat, but you are welcome to leave a person a message and they will do what they have to do to join. If it's a will, it's a way. I'm glad I did. I mean, I understand. I understand. That is just how I feel. Yes, when you get to be a certain age, you don't have time for foolishness. Please help me. My WH. I share my live on my community tab. Thank you, Frank. Can anybody that's in the chat right now that's able to share out the live, share out Adriana Vox flags, please, please help her, everybody. We have to help one another. If anybody can share her out right now, please share her out so that she can get where she need to be. And that goes for all of us and vice versa. If we can help one another, let's help one another. And when I come off of my live stream, Adriana, I'll share something that you have out on my playlist so that you can be on my public playlist as well. Yes, we all have to go and do what we have to do. And I just want to take a moment to say, shout out to Candace Jackson. She's just joined the fellowships, the love fellowships in the village. Let's clap it up for Candace. Welcome to the village. Welcome to the fellow love ships. Yes, we all have to, hold each other down. And that's the kind of people I surround myself with. Most of the people you see coming in here, they people that straight up. They real. They not over here playing games and on here every day. As soon as you log off, calling you to gossip about somebody. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for foolishness. I'm a grown, hardback woman with grandchildren. If something ain't making me money or bringing me closer to the Lord or helping me help somebody, that's not useful information for me. Give me useful information. Let me be able to be a blessing to somebody. That's the way I live my life. How can I help people? I do a lot of things behind the scenes, and I'm not a clout chaser. You don't see me posting it all the time because I help people, because I do it out the kindness of my heart. And sometimes people don't want to be posted because you did something for them. It's nobody's business that they may have been going through something. But those are the kind of people that I want to be around, people that if I call and say, hey, somebody's having a hardship, can we tally up a box for them? Everybody's going to put something in the box to help that person and not gossip about how that person was doing bad, but pray for them to be in a better position and for restoration in their life. What do we get out of gossiping about people's struggle? Everybody is in the struggle, believe it or not. And if you're not in the struggle financially, you're still in the struggle. You're fighting for your life like everybody else. Duh. Let's go figure. Please don't forget to give like to our dear host. Yes, and make sure y'all press the like. right? And you have to just keep going, just keep going. To everybody that has a goal, just keep your eye on the prize. That's your main focus, is the prize. When you come on YouTube, it's cool if you can meet some cool people along the way, but just always stay focused on why you are here. Why are you here? What is your objective for being here? What is your assignment here? Because you have to have an assignment. If you don't have an assignment, then you're existing with no kind of existence, if that makes sense. There's something that you're trying to do that you need to get to and be able to water someone else's plan along the way. I don't just come from channel to channel talking to people and supporting people because, oh, that makes me famous. No, it don't. Because if you really are a good person, you're a good person. You don't need nobody to tell you you're a good person. But when you can come to someone's channel and press like or leave a comment to let them know that this creator is someone that you can say, I like this channel. That's what I do. I'll come and I'll just press on something and just say, hi, hello, how are you? But if a person don't respond back, then I'll say, well, okay, let me leave them alone. Maybe they don't want to be bothered. And I'll go onto a channel where maybe they do want to be bothered. And I'll support that channel and let them see, like, oh, yeah, I like your channel. Because I do like channels and I do go through each channel. Whenever someone join my subs, I believe it or not, I go through every single channel and I watch your videos. I don't just do it just to subscribe. I actually watch more than one. I may only comment on one, but I watch quite a few and I may just press like and watch them. And sometimes I may not even leave a comment if I've left one or two comments. But I get to see your personality. And that's how I better learn who you are and whether or not you're someone that I want to vibe with. And some of y'all have really great content. I look at some of the food channels and I'll be like, oh my goodness, these people over here cooking their tails off. And, I come to some of the channels where there's makeup tutorials. And, I may come to another channel when they may have how to grow your channel. Different things, healthier voices. I've been looking at a lot of those lately because when you're in the house, you can feel the pounds starting to bulk on. And I've been getting here trying to do a little bit of working out and stuff like that, just trying to get myself in a better place because your physical is important also. You have to make sure you keep your physical together, not just your mental and your spiritual and your financial. You got to make sure you're doing all right physically also. Okay, I thought. So what y'all up to today? Is anybody still at work? Is anybody still working? And if not, who all is at home? And when I come to your channel, Frank, I like to come there just to laugh because there's always something on your channel that's crazy. And I just sit there and I laugh and I say he's a funny guy. I love to just see different things on different channels. And there's even some of the news channels that I've actually got to go on and actually like. Like checking out contents and things of that nature. Hello, host. I'm here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Tessie. Welcome to the village. If y'all don't have Tessie, send Tessie a message so that she can get back with you. And Tessie, if you see someone in the village that you're not connect to and you would like to do so, send them a message and they'll take it from there. We do not put any links in any chats over here. But if you want to reach out and leave someone a comment, leave them a comment and they can take it from there. I am homeschooling my son today. Oh, yes, that's a blessing in disguise, also. And it's something, these children are so strong. They will show you endurance because it's been a while and these children are not in school. I know they miss their teachers and their friends and just being able to do whatever they can to be a part of their school and class and routine. And they're holding up pretty well for the most part. I'm at home right now. I'm about to leave for work. I gotta be there at 5 p.m. Okay, you be safe, Candace, and make sure you got your mask and your gloves and your sanitizers. Make sure whatever you do, you keep yourself as safe as you can. Don't you dare take no chances on any of these jobs out in public or nowhere else. Be very careful, sweetie. From Justina. I'm online for work with my students for 2 hours only on Tuesday and Wednesday and being teaching with the kids, making sure the work their teachers email is done. So yeah, it's a lot, but I'm telling you, I'm so proud of us. I'm so proud of us because we're still holding on. We're still holding on. And that's the important thing is to continue to keep holding on because every day is not always going to be the brightest day, but some kind of way we make the sun shine. We make it shine. We make it do. Okay, I'll see you later. Have a good day, sweetie. Enjoy your day, Candace. And thank you for coming into the village. I love you. Tessie, when you come back, never say done. Just put the person name and put an emoji like a heart or something, a pink heart. Just letting them know that you have did what you had to do. When they see the pink heart, they know that everything is all right. But I shout out all the mothers out there. And let me rephrase that. I shout out to all the parents out there during this time that is really, really, really grinding and hanging in there because it's not easy, especially if you have more than one child and everybody's being homeschooled and then they're calling mama every 5 seconds and they're under your foot and then they want to eat up everything that's not nailed down and they begging to go outside and mommy when we gonna be able to do this and mommy when we gonna be able to do that and even if you do go try to treat them to a little bit of fast food you got to pray over it and plead the blood of Jesus because you want to make sure they're not getting something in this food that may not help, and even to the ones that have to take care of their pets and try to keep their pets safe. And if you are walking your dog, you got to pray over your dog and plead the blood of Jesus that nothing that's on his paws is coming back into the home. Or if you're putting shoes on the dog, to make sure the paws is covered, that the shoes is not going to be something that you're bringing back in. I mean, you guys got to keep on making sure in everything you do that everything is sanitized and keep washing your hands and also make sure you're changing them sheets and stuff that you got on your bed because pillows and things like that they carry germs. Some people let loose fluids from the mouth when they're sleeping into the pillows and things. So you just have to take all precautions. Oh yes, host. Thank you. You're welcome. No problem. Candace. The one more thing, thanks for making me a moderator and love you too. And I love y'all. Thank you. You're welcome, Candace. We see you another time. Have a good day at work. Love you, baby. Yeah, you gotta keep on going. And slowly but surely the village is finding its fit. It's finding its fit. It's a slow process because that's just me. I'm a person that like to take my time because anything that you do too fast, it don't never last. It don't never last. I promise you. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Adriana, stay home. Stay home, my dear host. I'm going to sleep now. Thank you so much. It's at least 4 a.m. in here. Enjoy and stay safe. See you next time, dear host. Thank you, Adriana. I'm going to put something of yours on my playlist when I come off my live stream. Thank you for coming in. God bless you. And get you some rest. And you stay safe too, Adriana. We all have to stay safe and make sure you keep those hands washed. Keep those hands washed. And be careful and don't just be touching everything. Even when you're out and about, kind of like, keep yourself pressed. Don't be just touch, touch, touch. Even when I go to the supermarket, I just touch what I need. I promise you, I just touch what I need. I'm not just touching all kind of crap. Just sanitize things. So cute. And that's another thing I want to say to everyone that's in the village and in the sounds of my voice. And if you're watching this on the playback, do not be afraid to step outside of the box. Meet international friends. Meet people from other places. I've always been raised like that. I come from a diverse family. We have so many different nationalities in my family. And it taught me to be open to meeting new people and being diverse. I can go anywhere and shake hands with anyone because I don't look at, oh, this person is this color, this person is from over here. I look at the contents of your character. Are you a good person? And I will go anywhere and talk to everybody. It don't matter where they from. I wander into channels I don't even speak the language, and I just put thumbs up or hearts or something, just letting them know that I came in love. You don't always have to speak the same language, but love is universal. Hearts are universal. Everybody know what that means. And when I was networking in channels when we could do it that way, and I didn't speak the language, I would just put their name and I would put a heart next to it. They got the message, they came back, right? So that's the way it usually goes. You just have to find a way to keep going. And you will grow. You will grow. Even if it's a slow pace, it's still better than no pace. And try to have a good memory. When you see someone and you see the name again, try to make sure, oh, I remember that person. I saw them over here. Or I remember that person. I connect with them over here. And usually when someone walk into this channel, I kind of already know who they are. Even though they may not think I do, I might have seen them around somewhere because I'm very observant, and I try to pride myself in remembering where I saw someone or remembering a name or a face or picture or whatever the case may be. Even when I'm joining people channels and I'm watching their videos or looking at their profile, I try to make like a computerized mental note in my head saying, okay, I remember this person, this is such and such. They from over here. And sometimes I get to scrambling up where they're from, but I will remember that I know you from somewhere on here. So, everybody, are you still feeling the love? Feel the love, feel the love, and get all around the room with the love. Tomorrow is my birthday, everybody. Tomorrow is my birthday. And Jaishia, if you're still watching, I know yesterday was your birthday. And happy birthday once again, Jaishia. And it only gets better. It only gets better. I think at this point things are going to start to get better. We have to believe that. It only gets better. I think we went through the stage where it got worse. But I think now it's time to turn it around, and I think things are going to start getting a whole lot better. And now it's time for us to prepare for, the aftermath, what we're going to do next. So now we got to get into that mode like, okay, when we do get to a place where we're safe enough for us to go back out, what are we going to do first? What would y'all like to do first? Oh my goodness, good question. You're so welcome, Joshua. You're so, so welcome. Auntie got to find a way to upload your video onto my YouTube so that I can let everyone see how far you have come. And the auntie is so proud of you, and you just keep on going, and you keep on being the strong young man you are, and you keep on giving your mommy hugs and kisses because she's an amazing mother and she's an amazing person. And you're so blessed to have such a faithful mom that just stick in there and do everything, especially as a single mother. God bless you, Justina, for doing all you do for your children. God bless all the parents out there that has to go through all different type of obstacles to deal with whatever conditions their children are going through, and they hang in there and they be understanding and they do it with patience and love. because that's what's going to make the world go around. Patience and love, I promise you. And I noticed the Queen of Six also. She have an awesome son. And I love the bonding that she gives her son. Because mothers, when you bond with your son, you teach him how to treat a woman from a very early age. They get nurtured and they know how to give love back. They know how to receive love. And that goes for women too. There's so many people that don't know how to even receive love. When you try to love on them, they get closed and it's foreign language for them. And you so welcome, Justina. Sometimes we need to hear these things. It's not that you need someone blowing smoke up your tail, but sometimes it feels so good to know that people see your hard work and your hard efforts that you put into just pushing on, because it's not always easy. And if you ever had a child or loved one that's been through a tragedy, and you have to keep getting up every day praying and asking God to give you the strength to keep pushing on, you know what I'm talking about. And not just a child, a loved one. And a lot of people are standing in them same shoes right now. So I just want to say to each and every one of you, you are strong and God will strengthen you. Just keep looking up. Don't you dare look down. We always have to continue. Always continue. Always see the bigger picture. It's going to be okay. Even when it look like it's not, it's going to be okay. I promise you it is. But I'm always going to tell my villagers that anytime you need me, never think I'm a burden to you. Never think that you're a burden to me. Never think that, oh, I don't want to bother her, because if you need my prayer, you need my hug, you need my love, that's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. And y'all know sometimes I come in here and I get the crying and wiping tears and blowing my nose and to turn red. I look like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer half of the time, because I feel people's compassion and their pain, and I get the crying, but it's okay because I'm strong and I'm built for it. And after I finish crying, I get the praying, and God just gives me more virtue, and He restores me with strength. And He said, "Go on, daughter, you can continue." So even when I'm crying, always know that I'm going to be all right, and it's going to be all right, because sometimes we have to shed tears. And when you cry, never feel that you're weak, because sometimes the strongest people have to let that tear come out, to let that stuff up out of your spirit, to let it up out of your body, release it so that you can be strong. Because holding stuff in just bring bitterness, and it just bring anger, and it just make you weary. So if you need to cry, let those tears out so that you can keep going. And I know I'm ministering to somebody right now. Let it out. Sometimes you have to cry, and it's okay. It don't mean you weak because you got to let them tears out. Let them tears rain. Because, honey, when it's time for it to rain, I let it pour down. And I tell God, just make it rain. And I'll be crying up a storm. But when it's over, I feel so much cleansed and I feel so much better. And we all have to come together and help one another, encourage one another. And if you know someone that's going through something, don't forget to stop by and just leave them a little emoji, praying hands, a heart, something that says it's okay, hang in there, because we all need that sometime. And don't forget to look out for your strong friend, because sometimes that strong friend need a hug too. Sometimes that strong friend needs someone to come along and say, hey, strong friend, I got you. I got you, strong friend. You strong for everyone, but who's strong for you? Touch somebody and say amen right now in this village. And this early in the day. And I'm just, all over the place. Have you ever got one of them days that you woke up, and from the time you woke up in the morning, you was just feeling yourself? Just, you got to feel yourself. You got to love yourself. In order for you to even present yourself to somebody else, you got to start with self-love. Because if you don't have self-love, why even think you can give it to someone else? What are you offering? What is your offering if you don't have self-love? Touch somebody and say, I have self-love, I love myself. I absolutely adore myself. And not in that cocky way, but in that I'm going to be all right over here way. touch somebody and say, I'm going to be all right over here. You got to be all right. And you are all right. Know that you're all right. Yes. And to all the people out there that have not received one financial dollar to help yourself, I pray that God will give it to you in tenfold right now in the name of Jesus. Everyone should be taken care of and no one should be left behind. And if you're financially okay, let's not forget to pray for those that are not. Let's not forget to want everybody to be okay, because there are some people that are still out here in the trenches trying to get from one point to the next and put food on their table. And we pray for them that God will put food on their table. He said, feed my sheep, that his sheep will be fed. Well, everyone, I had an awesome time. And who knows, I may come back a little bit later. But now it's time for me to take some of this energy and do something else productive. So I'm going to do a couple of things, and who knows, I might come back on. But if I do not get to come back on today and talk with all of you, y'all have a fabulous day. Know I love you just because, and I love you just the way you are. And I want to say thank you to everyone that came in on this unplanned stream to just let me be myself and allow me to say whatever I wanted to say. And with that being said, everyone have an amazing day. And don't you dare forget to tell someone that you love them. Call someone you haven't talked to in a very long time and let them know that they're loved and cared about by you. If no one else doesn't do it, I promise you, it'll make them smile. And it'll make your heart smile too. God bless you, everybody, and have an amazing day. And don't forget what I always say, clout chase, because when you clout chase, come on and say it with me, you lose the race. God bless you, everybody.